Season for the 2021 champ Kyle Larson, who joins us now. Kyle, before we get into all of the postseason stuff, tell me about your schedule as of late, because I know you are hands down the busiest dude in NASCAR.
My schedule kind of slows down here now. I only have five dirt races that I'm going to run throughout the playoffs. I'll race 2 nights next week in California, and then we have 3 high-limit sprint car races left too. So I would race more if I could. There's just less midweek racing this time of year. Once Knoxville Nationals kind of ends, it slows down. But it's just enough. It's just enough that I can go, have some fun and stay fresh and feel competitive still for the weekend.
Well, buddy, we all know that you're plenty capable of getting the job done in this playoffs. You got Hendrick cars you represent. I'm going to put you out of the box a little bit. I know how this thing can get a little bit boring for you drivers. Been there, done that. I want you to represent Rick Hendrick and Hendrick Cars and give your best car sales pitch of why Kyle Larson is going to win the championship. Come on, you can do it.
Here we go.
Shoot, you know me. I'm not good at that, Clint. But I don't know. I mean,
leaving, Kyle. Come on.
All right, the tracks in the playoffs, they shape up really well for us. I think if you can look, we go to a lot of the tracks for the second time, and Darlington we almost won at earlier this year. Kansas we almost won at earlier this year. Bristol's one of my best tracks. Texas is a great track for us. Talladega, not maybe so much, but we've been running well at them. Road courses, the Roval is really good. Vegas, we almost won at earlier this year. Homestead is my best track. And then Martinsville, we won at earlier this year. And then Phoenix, we almost won as well. So I think the next 10 really shape up well for us and our race team. And we've been battle tested throughout the whole year, too. So I think we're ready for anything that's thrown at us, and we're going to give it our best effort.
That'll do.
That's it? You're done? That's good?
Sold.
We're buying the cars?
Well, I can tell you right now, Kyle, you sold me right there. I'm buying. I love what you were saying. I do have a question, though, to play off of that. I know that these tracks have been good, that you have been very quick at a number of these tracks, including the past few weeks, but you've also had some inconsistency. So what has to take place to clean up that inconsistency as we step into the playoffs here?
Yeah, I think for me, I just got to push a little bit less. I think sometimes in the regular season it's easy to lose focus a little bit and push a little too hard, and that's kind of what happened to me at the Indy Road course. I locked the brakes up and kind of threw away our shot of getting a good run. Basically green and checkered from then on. I had to run the rest of the run on a flat spotted tire. Watkins Glen, we had a great car there, was shaping up to be, battling for the win there and sped on pit road. And then, last week at Daytona, I hit the brakes hard to miss the wreck that, happened at the end of the second stage and spun and got 3 flat tires and was stuck. So, just got to clean some things up on my end. But, I think with the tracks that are coming up, it kind of helps my confidence and knowing that I know what it takes to be fast at those places and I can do it comfortably. So I hope our race cars have the speed and grip in them to, kind of manage our race the way we need to. And, we can execute on pit road, execute restarts, everything it takes to be up front.
Well, Kyle, we heard you talk about the good tracks, the bad tracks, everything in between. We know the playoffs have a lot of racing. A lot of things have to go your way. But I want to know the competition. In your mindset, going into these playoffs, who's the biggest threat?
Well, I think you can make a case for honestly everybody on why they could potentially be the champion. But I think you can't overlook Martin Truex and William Byron. I think they've been the 2 best teams all year long. Most consistent teams too. They've had the speed and the consistency to go along with it. So I look at them. They got the most playoff points as well. Those 2 guys, in my opinion, are the ones that are going to be the ones you have to go through to win the championship. But our 5 team is just as strong. I think we just got to get that consistency and we'll be good.
How does the balance maybe feel a little different? Obviously, Hendrick Motorsport's so used to getting almost all of their teams into the playoffs, if not all of them, and now it's 2 in, 2 out. How does that kind of affect things internally?
Yeah, I don't know. I think, and really, I mean, I know it gets overlooked, but like Chase is still technically in it, with the owner points. That's the most important piece of the championship. So really we got 3 cars in there, but, I don't know. I think you could look at it as a positive or a negative, having 2 of 4 in, but I think I try to look at it as a positive in the fact that, there's going to be even more working together, I would imagine. If there, and I don't know what parts are coming, but or enhancements, but if there was ever something R&D, I think Alex could probably try that out, and if it's a gain or not, it could go into our cars. So, and then too, I think the give and take, the respect level on the racetrack, I think there's a little more give and take between us on the racetrack, which would be good. So, but obviously, I would way rather have all 4 Hendrick cars in the playoffs to give Mr. H the best opportunity he can get to win the championship. But unfortunately, that's not how it worked out. So William and I and Chase will have to do the best job possible to try and give Mr. H another owner's title.
Kyle, always love catching up with you. Good luck in the playoffs. Have fun with your races midweek.